Welcome back to our SketchUp for Schools tutorial series. We are looking at our plan set 1, which is our potting shed. And in our previous video, we fixed the right half of our shed. And so we have our individual components for both our base cabinets and our top cabinets. For the left side, we're going to reuse some of our base cabinets, and we're going to end up needing to create just one base cabinet there for the left side. We've already brought in the one upper cabinet to the very top that mimics what the floor plan illustrated. We didn't have a cross-cut section of the left side like we did with the right side. So how the left side is supposed to look is kind of really up to us. So to start off with, I'm going to select our 36-inch cabinet, take the move tool, hit Control to make a copy of it, and align with the red and move it over. We're then going to hover over it with the move tool, find the little red X's, and rotate it around 180 degrees. I'm then going to select the move tool. I'm going to align it with the red axis. So hit the right arrow key, move my mouse over the wall so that it goes directly back against the wall, and select it, or click rather. Finally, I'm going to do the same thing with the green axis. Click on that back corner again, hit the left arrow key to align it with the green axis, move my mouse over top of the wall, and click. So now we have this one. We're going to go ahead and click on this back corner again, hit Control, and make a duplicate copy of it. If we go back over, we're going to use this cabinet right here. It is our 21-inch cabinet. So go ahead and select on that one, hit Control to make a copy of it, drag it over. I want to rotate it around. I'm going to select this back corner, and I want to move it right against this other back corner. Remember, whenever you're moving things here in SketchUp, you want to move things from a corner to a corner. So you always want to think ahead about what piece that you're moving is going to line up. So this corner is going to line up with this corner, so I want to always move this from this corner. If I click on this anywhere else other than this corner, it's not going to line up. Even if I go from this corner, like, it's not snapping together. It's just I'm guessing that it's together. So we always want to make sure we click on a corner and align it with a corner, or an edge to an edge. So we have that piece. And now we have this gap here. So this gap is a little bit larger than 18 inches. So if we go from that right edge and along the green axis, type in 18, hit enter, this is what we have. So this is going to be the cabinet, and we have a little bit of filler that we'll need to use. I'm going to go ahead and line up and do another 18 inches so that I have that guide. I'm going to do our 2 feet. Take our rectangle tool, and I'm going to go from this corner to create our box. Do the push-pull tool, and I'm going to pull it up to align to the top. Just like what we did before, we have our 4 inches. Take our line tool, go all the way across, take the push-pull tool, I'm pushing that in. I'm going to align it with that back edge. Click on the offset tool. We're going to do 0.5, enter. Take your tape measure. We're going to go down 5, enter. 0.5. And take the rectangle tool and draw in our doors. Underneath, similar to what we did before, take your tape measure, I'm going to 0.5, draw in our line, the push-pull tool, and bring this down. I'm going to take my line tool, draw in my line, hit escape, draw this one down, hit E for eraser, and go ahead and erase those lines. Zoom in here, erase these lines, and over here as well. Next, I'm going to take our push-pull tool, pull that out. It is going to be 0.5. It should line up with these right here. Same thing here. See here. If this right here happens, okay, so that means that there's something on this right here that doesn't line up. So I'm going to take the rectangle tool and just draw a rectangle on top of this. Now, if I do the push-pull tool, it should fix that. So if ever something like happens, then there's probably a gap somewhere that got somehow left behind. But just redrawing your rectangle in will fix that problem. So do all that, click on the selection tool, triple click on this, right click, make this component, 18-inch base cabinet, click OK. Over here, we're going to do 2 little fillers. I'm going to take my rectangle tool, or I'll take my line tool actually, select that endpoint, go all the way over along the green axis, go down along the blue axis, back over along the green axis, and up using blue axis. As long as you're going along those axes, it will fill in the rectangle. Take your push-pull tool, click on the face, push it back 0.5, enter. Triple click on this, right click, just make it a group. Take your move tool, click on that corner right here, hit Control. I'm going to move it up and place it there. I'm then going to select this corner and line it up right there. Right click on it, edit group, select your P key for the push-pull tool, and we're going to bring this all the way down and line it up with that bottom edge. Find out where I'm at, right click, close group, and we can erase the guides that we no longer need. Next, take your rectangle tool, select this corner, go all the way over to this corner, hit your P key for the push-pull tool, pull that up 1.5, hit enter, and then pull that out 1 inch. Hit your space bar for the selection tool, triple click on that countertop, right click, and make that a group. Bring open your tags panel and your entity info. We're then going to select each one of these and tag it with our cabinets tag. So the countertop, let's do with cabinets. These should all automatically already be tagged as the cabinets. Same thing with this one as we tagged it over here. So if it's not, go ahead and do so. If you don't have the cabinets tags yet, click on the plus sign and go ahead and add in the tags as well for the cabinet. This one we do need to add in there, so click on that, click on the cabinets. Same thing with this one. And we have this small little piece down here. So edit this component. I'm going to erase that line. I think it came over from previously. Shouldn't erase anything else. That line was just a hangover from previously. But here we can turn off the cabinets for our tags, and everything should disappear now. If there's anything that doesn't disappear, go ahead and fix it. Select it with your entity info and change it to the tags with the cabinets. Okay. This is going to complete this episode of our project. In our next video, we are going to work on our window, and we're going to use the Follow Me tool and create a custom window, and we're going to use the same method for the window that we're going to do for both of the doors as well. After we do our doors and windows, we're going to go in here and we're going to work on all of our materials, our textures with our potting shed. We're then going to take a look at the 3D warehouse, bring in some outlets, bring in some lights for the ceiling, bring in some door knot or for some cabinetware for the cabinet pulls, and finish up our project with creating some different scenes for our project. Make sure you save this project. Make sure you have your right side visible along with our tags. Make sure everything is its own components and groups, and make sure you take your screenshot. Thank you for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more videos in this playlist and on my YouTube channel.